Okay, welcome to the Angels in Politics broadcast. Of course, you know me as the White Collar Goon, aka the creative and artistic manifestation of Angels in Politics. All right, I do have different names, different titles, but what I am here today doing is, what I'm going to do today is going to discuss this spectrum. I talk a lot about spectrums. Spectrums are just a line. I talk about spectrums of consciousness. But here I'm going to talk about a different type of spectrum, all right? Before I get into that, normally there's a timer here. The time is up there, 46. Okay. I don't know why that's changed. Okay. I'm going to read from Isaiah chapter 8 verse 11. Okay? So, here we are. The Lord spoke to me with his strong hand upon me, warning me not to follow the way of this people. He said, do not call conspiracy everything that these people call conspiracy. Do not fear what they fear. And do not dread it. I'm just going to stop right there. Thank you, Holy Spirit. May your word rule and abide in our hearts. Here we are. I speak a lot about triangulation, all right? Investing in yourself, having a system of synthesis, a system of synchronicity, having a system in general, system of sequence. Sequence what? What are we doing in a sequential order? Well, whatever it is, that's your daily routine, and your end goal is what? Your goals are whatever your goals are. Your goals are your aspirations. Your goals can be your dreams. You can put that all together. Goals, dreams, aspirations. Well, there are steps that are in place for you to achieve your dreams, achieve your goals, achieve your aspirations. They used to call them, I guess, KPIs, key performance indicators, or, different plans or different structures are set up for people to stay in alignment, for people to stay on top of things, for people to have order in their life so they can achieve whatever it is that they want. All right. I speak a lot about dreams because I am a dreamer. You'll hear about Dreamers Anonymous and Dreamers Manifesto and the contextualization of dreams. That's what I like to do. I write down my dreams in a dream journal, and I come up with systems in place so I can not only just be having these dreams, I can live my dreams, right? I can achieve my dreams. And my dream is to communicate with you all. My dream is to inspire and motivate. I feel like my spiritual gift is in the sense of encouragement, inspiration, motivation, and communication, hopefully in an effective and an efficient way. Maybe not that efficient, I talk a lot, but effective forms of communication, that may be my gift, okay? Now, with Angels in Politics, we talk about the 4 or maybe 5 P's, aligning your personality with your passion. Okay, those are the first 2. That you put a little plus sign. Okay, so let's do personality plus passion. Okay, plus positioning and pivot equals purpose. Okay? Equals purpose. All right? So we have your personality. This is you. This is who you are. You know where your personality is, really? It's here. Right between your eyes. Right between your eyes is who you are. That's your ego. Okay? That's your ego. That's who you are. I talk about integrating your shadow because everybody has that persona. Everybody has that politically correct way to conduct themselves now that they're around certain groups of people, now that they're outside, now that they're not fully comfortable at home. Now they have to show a certain side of them because they want to be accepted. I'm talking about your real personality. With your passion, what are you passionate about? Okay? What are you seriously passionate about? You take that with positioning, getting out of your comfort zone, getting out of the normal cycle of things, and saying, hey, the only way I can expand myself, expand my consciousness, only way I can expand my cognitive flexibility, the only way I can really get into this form of, or this system of self-discipline and learning and cultivation of constructive and beneficial habits that will lead to me improving my health, my wealth, my wellness. That's what it's about. Health, wealth, wellness. Health, wealth, wellness. Yes. Okay, so you take your personality with your passions, you add that with your able to position yourself and pivot. Being able to say, hey, I can move around. I'm flexible. All right, I'm sorry that I thought this was the truth. I thought this was correct. I pivoted. I'm willing to learn. That's so hard for some people. So many people say, hey, I started off doing this and saying this and believing this and feeling like I wanted to do this. And then they changed their mind. Why? Because they met somebody. Maybe they read some things. Maybe they watched some things. Maybe they looked and they wanted to work in this profession and they met people and they saw what that profession really was. And they said, I'm not about that life. This is okay. All that is positioning, pivoting, okay? Being able to be not even just flexible, but you have to be open. You have to be open-minded. You have to be like, hey, all I eat is this, and I'm not willing to try that. Or all I've gone is here, and I'm not willing to go there. Or all I do is this, but don't fuck around and try to, expect me to do something else because this is not what I do. You're not going to really achieve your purpose. All right? So I talk about a spectrum now because a lot of people say, hey, Gabe, you're a bit, I don't know, radical, or you seem really into pushing the limits, pushing through or breaking through those glass ceilings or those glass floors or those glass whatever you put, or those self-imposed limitations that you have upon yourself, those self-imposed encumbrances that you place upon yourself. Everything that you have that is in your body, your brain, your conscious that tells you you cannot do that. This is not attainable. This is not possible. This comes from here, okay? This comes from stability. Most people fear achieving their dreams, and I feel like your dreams are by executing your purpose, by exhausting your spiritual gifts. And I feel like most people don't achieve their dreams because they want to be here. They want to be on this side of the spectrum. I think life is about balance, okay? I think you should be trying to shoot for somewhere here. I think you should be trying to shoot somewhere here. All right? There's nothing wrong with being stable. Stable people are like 99% of the world. Well, maybe not 99%, but most of the world. They want stability. They want to have a nice job. They want to have stable partner. They want to have a stable home. They want to have a stable job. They want to have, these are the things. They want to know what's going on today and tomorrow. They don't want anything unpredictable. They don't want to be in the unknown. They fear the unknown because they got plans, man. People got a 9-to-5 job. They got a salary paying job. They have insurance. They got a mortgage. They have investments. They have, you know what I'm saying? They have so much that it's like they can't even break through. This is the first barrier here. Just to get further into your spectrum of getting closer to freedom. This is that person, that mom, that dad, that individual who says, hey, I have so much here, but I haven't really gotten to my dreams. I haven't really achieved my purpose. I work every day. I come home every day. I kiss my wife every day. I kiss my kids every day. But there is something missing. There's some women that are saying, hey, I got all these, I have a beautiful job. I'm well educated. I have degrees. I have a great social life. But yet I'm here. I'm stable as fuck and I want to get free. I want to travel. There's some women say, I want to go to Egypt. I want to see the pyramids. I want to go to Nepal. I want to hike the Himalayan mountains in India. I want to do these things. I want to do yoga in Rishikesh. I want to go to Morocco and learn Arabic in Casablanca. There's people who want to get free, but they are limited. When the Lord said, do not call conspiracy everything that these people call conspiracy. When the Lord said, do not fear what they fear and do not dread it, that is the people who are telling you to stay in your comfort zone. That is people who are afraid. When when God says don't listen to these people, he is being dead serious. Okay? This is the goon telling you this. He is being dead serious, bro. He is being dead serious, homegirl. Okay? That's why I have to articulate this in this manner, in this way. Your friends, your homegirls, your parents, your family, your people at school, the people at job, they will not get it because you are trying to level up and achieve your purpose. You are trying to exhaust your spiritual gifts. You are trying to integrate your higher self with your lower self. You are trying to integrate the spiritual with the physical. You are trying to align your personality with your passions. When you are doing that, it's gonna throw people off. They're gonna say, man, like, I don't trust that, man. You're meditating, you're praying, you're talking to yourself, you're waking up early in the morning, you're trying to do these different things. I don't believe that. They're fearful. That's not of God. That's not of God. That fear is not of God. That fear is from man. And that man or that woman, they will project those insecurities. They will project those fears. They will project their low self-esteem and low levels of confidence, not because they're bad people, just because they are so uncomfortable with getting out of their comfort zone because they want to stay stable. They want this here until you get, and freedom, I'll get to that later. But this is where you're trying to go. But before you get to there, you got to get that first breakthrough. Go.